Hey everybody, this is Kim Offord, realtor, author, art collector, and full-time entrepreneur. Today we're talking about art. Just recently, I did something that I have been meaning to do or needed to do for a long time. Kind of sort of for a long time, but had some of my art appraised recently. I've gotten to the point now where I have enough art in my house that if something were to happen, I'd want to replace that art. I know it, a lot of my arts, it's all one of a kind. They're all original, so they're not replaceable. They're irreplaceable in my eyes and in my sight, but they do have value. And you want to make sure that you are taking that value into account and being responsible with that value. Now, recently, I did another video where I talked about cataloging your art, and you can go and take a look at that video. But this one, I started cataloging my art so that I would be ready when I got ready to have an appraisal. Now, am I having all of my art appraised? No, I'm not. Some of it, I haven't had it for very long. Some of it, I know that, there's probably not more value than what I paid for it. But there are some pieces that I have acquired that I do realize have a little bit more value. And I want to make sure that I capture that and in the form of a professional appraisal. So I invited my good friend, Diane Dinkins-Carr, who is a very reliable source, very respected source in the art community, one of the very few African-American female art appraisers, certified art appraisers in the country. So I invited her over. She's not doing this for free. I do not believe in, not paying people their worth. But I had her to come over because there were a couple of pieces that I wanted her to appraise. So here we go. So there were two unique pieces in particular I wanted to praise. This one by Samuel Akinye. He is a artist born in Ghana, and I got this one at an estate sale. And the second piece that I wanted was this one by a Nigerian artist, Abiola Akintola, and I got this at a Gallery DST event. Just to give a little background, Diane Dinkins-Carr, she is an accredited art appraiser with the American Society of Appraiser and the International Society of Appraisers. She's my sorority sister, but also an old family friend. But her process is very interesting. It was very interesting. First, she came in, took pictures of the pieces, got detailed descriptions, as well as measured the actual piece and the framing and the borders, everything about each of the pieces.
Pastel. I'm sure you would tell me.
It was really an educational experience for me too, because she was able to really tell me some things about my own art that I never even noticed and didn't really have the right technical words to describe it.
So it's a frame with a fillet in it, a gold fillet, and a linen liner. Page 11 starts the meat of the appraisal, which will be the image of the artwork and the property description, like title, dimensions, condition, artist signature, and a brief description of the artwork and the replacement value. I will have the artist's background information, when, where he was born, education. Then the market research and analysis, where I get the value from. I don't do prices because pricing is adjustable and flexible. So I pull up auction prices, I call galleries and say, have you sold this artist's work? Here's an image. I'm looking for comparables.
So that was just part of the conversation. There was so much more that we talked about. Maybe I'll do another video, but in the meantime, I learned a ton. And, I recommend anyone who has an art collection to get it appraised. So till next time.